I want you to look down, make sure both feet are always as they should be facing forward. Nice strong powerhouse, standing up nice and tall. As we always do, squeeze the shoulders back and down. Core connection, abs nice and strong, so really fire them up, yeah? Okay, from here, just lean over to your right side and then over to your left. Again, so let's start working with the waist in this area mobilized. All right, take the arms up in for front raise and then lower. Okay, and again, so inhale to exhale. And again, inhale, exhale. This time leave them up. Now, inhale, exhale, open. Stay here, continue your breath. And then around to the right side, and then rotate around to your left side. And again, squeeze on onto those glutes as you rotate right and left. Hands down on top of the pelvis, and then rock back and forth. Starting to move. So I'm trying to put everything into this little workout, yeah? So your pelvic tilts, your posture. Let's begin, and then we're going to go back to shoulder mobility. Okay, now one more. Now, as you come into center, then you're going to come up side to side. That's it, into frontal plane. So lift the hip, hip to rib, and again, two more. One, and two. Now we're going to rotate. So you can place your hands on top of your hip bones or on your ribs, wherever you're most comfortable. But I want you to keep the shoulders nice and still. Yeah, and then around the other way. Around we go. Two. Last one. And then we're going to come back into our neutral position. Okay, so again, and remember, in shoulders back and down. Right. From there, lift up the right arm, take it above the head, and now lean into that lateral flexion. Up, and then the other side. Just up, squeeze over, center and lower. Do that again on the right side. And then over onto the left side. Up, we come over to the top, in, and so take both arms up all the way to the top, and then into your lateral flexion. Sides.
Right, I'm sorry.
Open out the arms and then ripple forward and open back. And again, come forward and open. Bring the right arm over the top and over the other side. So it's going to keep the workout basic. So if you're doing this on your own, you haven't got to keep looking at the screen, the choreography ideas, yeah? So it's like, we're going to keep it nice and simple. One, and then shoulders back, and two. Lift up the right knee and the left arm. So we're going to go into reciprocal arm to leg, yeah? So I'm working opposites. So I begin to lift my femur, and there as I lift my femur, I rock the pelvis, yeah? Forward and back. Lift, and two more. One, and two. And now go out to the side, Gillian, I think you've got your computer on, your Zoom on, and you're not muted, you've got your microphone on. So if you want to turn it off, or I'll come over and turn
We've had a bit of trouble today.
Oh, I thought you were. Here you go.
I'll leave it as it is at the moment.
Okay, I'll put you onto mute in a moment.
Okay.
If I click my end. I thought there was a little bit of trouble going on. Okay. All right, guys. Bring your arms down to the side of you, and then just swing around. Okay. All right. So from here, take your right arm back, and then the left arm back, and then both arms together. One and two. Let me go back to your knee raises. Go up, two. We're just going to do 4 of each. So we're going to go into our frontal sagittal plane, then into our frontal plane as we work side to side. One more, and then we're going to go into our back extension. Right, push, yeah, the hip extension, push back, and then come down into forward squat. So bring the arms forward and back. That's it. Push the pelvis back and back. And again, you can hear this there. All the clicking going on. I can't hear it, it's okay. But it's definitely clicking my side. So put back on the right arm. And then onto the left arm. And then both together. Okay. So still working with the lumbopelvic area. I want you to come forward to me for a little lunge. Forward. Then we've progressed from a knee lift to an abduction to a lunge. And again, so forward. Okay. Now come out to the side into a side lunge. I want you to go right and left. I want you to keep going because I need to admit somebody into the waiting room, from the waiting room in. And again, so go over to the right. 2 more. I'm going to take that back into a posterior lunge. We're going to come back into posterior and push back here. Down posterior and lift. And then you're going to go into a curtsy. So I'm going to come curtsy lunge, so staying on my lunges, yeah? So this section, feet down into lunges, yeah? The first section was when you were taking from a 2-point standing to a 1 point, yeah? And again. Okay, 2 more. So over to your left side, and then over to your right. Bring it up to the top, snow angel the arms around. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Come forward into a lunge. And the other side. We're going to do 4 of these lunges. Yes, you've got 4 sets, 4 different variations of lunges. Your side. Thinking about what comes next. Thinking about what comes next. Now we go behind. So we go behind to lunge. There we go. 2 more, and we've got 4 curtsies. Now into curtsies. 1. 2. Last time. Open, arms facing back, and around your right side. Just glutes, don't let them relax. And then open through, and then just ripple forward. And again, ripple forward. Now take the right arm over the top to the left side. And then left arm over to the right side. 1. Draw your arms down to the side of you, bring your feet back into neutral position, and we're going to go into our knee. 1. Go back to the top of the feet. And 4. Now into leg abduction. Remember, so this section, we go from 2-point standing to 1. Now we're going to hip extension. Okay. And we're now into 4 squats. We're going to squat and lift. Now as I come down, I will push down into my heels and I'll come to the top and tilt the pelvis forward. Down and lift. Now and lift. Get ready with your lunges. Forward lunge. Forward lunge. Side. Movements. These sequences, you know, we've been doing them quite some time. Just bring them all back together over to the side. Now into posterior. Posterior. Think of it like a clock where you're going, yeah? 12 o'clock. 6 o'clock now. We've done our 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. We kind of did our 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock, didn't we? I've done 6 now. Okay, just talking. Now into curtsy lunge. So curtsy. Down. 2 more. 1. And 2. Lovely. Take the arms up with you. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, come up. Classic breath as you breathe in and breathe out. Scoop the arms up so your palms are facing in towards you. Then open the chest. And back in and lower down. Okay, so scoop up 90 degree. Open. In and lower. And again, so scoop. Open. In and lower. Bring the arms down the side. You squat. So reach down to the floor. And again, scoop the arms up. So I come up into scoop. Open. Now this would be your choice. You could have some hand weights, couldn't you? You could do squats. Now I'm going to lift the arms into a shoulder press. Take the arms down on the outside. Scoop up again.
So what did you press?
You open. You come in and lower, and then come down into sumo squat. With the hands down.
All I did was the audio thing. Pressed audio.
And lift away. So
Yeah, well, she's muted us. Anyway.
Okay. Circle around. And then circle around the other side. Okay, and to the centre. Guys, can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, good.
Yeah.
So somebody's answered me, so somebody's not on mute.
Not everybody's muted.
Why is everybody not muted? Because okay, stay there a moment, guys. Just need to make sure, because I muted all of you. I don't know why. Mute all. Right. Can you hear me? Right. Okay. I don't know what's going on with Zoom today. I'm not doing anything different. Circle around. Where were we? Okay, so our 2 sequences that we did with our legs. Okay, take your arms open and then rotate. Okay, our 2 sequences. I'm going to build them downwards. Yes, we're going to cut them into half. We're going to do all on one side and then all onto the other. Open out your arms and then just move forward and then go back. And again, one more time. And take the right arm over the top. So, do that one more time. And we're going to work the right leg only. Got a knee raise, flexion. Stay here. Draw the arms down. Give me a knee raise on this arm. Now give me an abduction. Give me a hip extension. The other side. 1. Lots to think about. 2. Take it behind. 3. Give me a squat. Should we do that one more time? Just make sure we've got it. 1. It's so great when it all comes together, isn't it? You do it right. And you just know this is your working leg, yeah? Also, the other working leg is your supporting leg, if you can feel it. Okay. Lunges. Come to me, right leg only. 1 to the side. Into behind, into posterior. And then into a curtsy. Left side. 1 into lateral. 2. Dig it behind. 3 into curtsy. 4 and through. Take them, bend the knees this time. Take a nice deep breath in and out. You're going to scoop those arms up. You're going to add in that support. And remember, you always use your hand weights. Scoop the arms up. Open the chest. In and down. Give me a sumo squat and take it up into the shoulder press. And again. We're going to flow the arms around the outside and I'm ready to go again. So I scoop up. I open and in and down. Give me 2 sumos. Press down, reach up, down and reach. You're getting that heart rate going. You can imagine if you have your hand weight as well, yeah? 2 more. 1 up, open, in and lower. 2 spin moves. Make it bigger. Bigger movements. And more powerful. Scoop the arms around. And again, one more time. Up. Open the chest. In and down. And down. And through. One more time. Now bring your arms down, just in line with your shoulders, and then come in to 90 degrees. Yeah, into that square position. We're going to toy soldier. I'm going to bring my right arm down. As I lift it up, so I bring my left. And again, I cut a swap center. Down. Okay, and again. So try and keep, as your toy soldier, try and keep the elbows up in line with the shoulders. So you're not here. Yeah, it's not going to look like this. So you're up to 90 degrees and lower. That's it. Push down 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take your hands down at the side of you. Toy soldier with extended arms. Lift up, push the other back, yeah? So back and through. Swap, just like scissors. So an extended arm, toy soldier. Okay. And again, so let's do 8 faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay here. Take the right arm back up, sweep up to left, and then come over. And then the other side. 2 more. 1. We've got our lovely roll down. We're going to the end of our standing. Bring the arms down in front of you. And as you bring the arms down, bring your head, neck, and shoulders down. Roll it all the way down, guys. Inhale, exhale, and then roll it exhale. And take your shoulder. Look around both arms. As big circles. Lifting through those ribs. We are then on standing. We are coming down onto our mat. And rolling out your mats. You always do. Coming down together, I'm going to come down, I'm going to come onto 4-point kneeling, right? So 4-point kneeling to begin with. So let's roll it down, head, neck and shoulders, roll it down, that's it. Then again, hands away from you. All right, so there's your down dog. Just a couple of seconds into down dog and then down onto knees. Okay, I'm going to slide away my right arm and my left leg, and I'm going to bring that in. So I'm going to do a slide and in. Yes, notice I'm coming back with my knees are just under my hips. Yes, slide and in. Slide and in. Now this is an option 1. This may be just where we want to be today. For those of you who will come up a bit further, slide, lift, down, and in. Yeah. Slide, lift, down, and in. Because I've got a lot of room, I can't put my leg up. And then up there, in, and lower. And again, slide, lift, down, and lower. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And one more time, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. I want you to extend your back, your right leg. Okay. And then from there, just take your left arm and place it just behind you. Okay. I'm on my knee, and there I am, my hand behind me. I'm just going to lift and lower that leg. Yeah. 4 times. A real balance challenge here. Taking that hand away. 2-point kneeling. Place that down, bring that in, other side, extend the leg, place the hand behind you, and then lift and lower. The balance will be better one side than the other, better this side for me than the other side. Right, place your hands down, knees down, and curl into your cat stretch. way into your first stretch. And again, so up into cats. You're going to go into a plank and press up. Now, so we're going to keep the transitions nice and smooth. So I'm not going to move you over onto your back and then back to this position. All right, so we're going to go into a plank. So I want you to slide your right leg back and then your left leg back. So you're into a full plank position. Remember, you can always come down onto your knees. All right, or stay with me onto your full plank. Up to you. Not going to be here long. Draw again, keeping those tummy muscles fired up. So think about belly, nice and strong. Okay, I'm now going to drop down onto my knees. And now I'm going to push back into my child's pose. I'm going to come down onto from a full plank to a forearm plank. Okay, let's try and do this together. Stay with me. If you need to go straight to forearm plank, then that's okay. Okay, I'm going to come back. So I'm going to just drop my bottom down, then I'm going to come back to all fours, yeah? So I'm dropping my hips down, for preparation, and then back. Now I'm going to slide my right leg back, toe tucked underneath, and then my left leg back, toe tucked underneath. I'm going to come down into a walking forearm plank. I'm going to come down and down. Okay? I'm in my forearm plank. If you want to come down onto your knees, and do some with what you stay here. Hold that there. 10 seconds. Remember to breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down onto your tummies. Yeah, come down onto your tummy. And then from there we're going to go into the Sphinx. So my weight is down. I'm going to look over one shoulder, and then we're going to turn and shoulder. And again, so I look over, one shoulder down towards my ankle, and then coming down, bring your upper body down onto the, place your hands into a square position, so the forearms are down. I'm going to come up into baby cobra. Keeping my forearms down and then lower. Now, as I come up into that lift, squeeze onto those gluteal muscles. Don't push your abdominals down into the mat. So, back. And then down. So working top half, maybe also to lower back. So thoracic extension. And I come up. Now, I'm going to take my one arm away, my right arm away. I'm going to go into a rotation. And then the other side. So rather than just working forward and back, I'm now going to go to rotation. Both arms down. You need to go back. Take your baby cobra. Go back. And then go back. Option 1. This will be a nice view. Say, this will take the thing, and you don't want to do any further than this. Okay, my option 2, before I go to the rotation, is to take the arms away from that and just squeeze back. And again, squeeze back. And 2 more. Squeeze. So these are your shifts. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Time. Now we're ready to control rotation. Place your hands down and then lift them. And the other side. 2 more. Nice. Bring your head to stand in line with your spine. Then bring your feet up into the curl. And then extend back. Now hamstring curl. Curl in and lower. Now come in, hamstring curl, but put your heels together, yeah? Heels together, toes apart. I'm going to lift up and lower down. So I'm taking my thighs away from the mat. I'm going to bring my hands around and just make a little pillow. Yeah, so I'm going to come up and lower. Yeah. Feet toes apart into external rotation, lift and lower. And again, tummy wall is nice and strong. And you're not pushing down into the mat. 2 more. 1, 2. Release the legs away from you. Lengthen the legs. Hands at the side of you. It's a well-deserved stretch into our calves and legs. Come and lie onto your side, preferably your left side, so your facing your head is at this end and your feet are down the other. Okay. I'm going to come down onto my mat, right? And now I'm going to take the top leg away from me. The bottom leg is helping me stabilize. My head is on my bicep. Push in there if you want to. My top leg is extended. Now to begin with, before I start moving this leg, the leg is in line with the hip. And I'm just going to come up and lower. And I'm going to flex my foot. Yeah, flex and lower. And then so come up and lower. Getting slowly work right the way through your outer glute and into the outer thigh. One more. Okay, now, keep the foot flexed. I'm going to bring the leg across the front of the body. I'm going to point the toe and I'm going to take it back. I'm going to take it back out of center range. Flex, bring it forward. Point, take it back. Flex, bring it forward. So come as far forward and as far back as you can. So flex the foot, point the toe, and take it back. 2 more. Flex, point. So again, it's a continuous movement, yes? And hopefully you've got enough room. Flex and point. Bring that leg down, lift the feet away, and then open and close into clown. Take your top arm and release to the ceiling. Yeah? Open the knee, there's your diamond, and then lower, so side clam. And close. 2 more. Try and keep the hips, again, stacked, so you're not turning as you're opening. Guys, come onto your back. Your back. Go with a basic crunch. So feet are down. Elbows are wide. I'm going to lift my head, neck and shoulders away from the mat. And then lower down. And again, I'm lifting, pulling up, yeah, towards the thighs and lower. So exhale and inhale as you lower. So the hard part is on the up and control on the way back. And again, so you lift and lower. So we're working now our tummy muscles from belly button up to sternum. Okay, so if you think of your abdominals, your 6-pack, go right the way from the sternum down into the pelvis. Right? When we work the upper part of the body into crunches, and this is what we used to do years ago. This is what when we thought abdominals, we were always crunching. This is what we were kind of taught to do. But then with the population of Pilates, this is where we began to learn about tabletops and how we can get into the lower, the more important deeper tummy muscle. Okay. Guys, take your head, neck and shoulders down. Take your right leg into a tabletop. I'm now relaxing tummy muscles up. And now I'm going to work lower. So I'm into my neutral position. I've got a little space there, so I'm not imprinting my spine onto the mat. And then I'm just going to tap down. Yeah, just little tap downs. You can open out your arms. You can do what you want. Just the upper body is relaxed. And you tap down. You notice there's no rocking. Okay? I want you to concentrate on this area, staying lovely and still. Now, I'm going to come up and I'm going to lift up my head, neck and shoulders. I'm going to take my hands around onto my right knee. And as I do, I'm going to bring my knee in towards my chest. Okay? Then I'm going to change. So I'm going from a single leg stretch. Now I've taken us directly to single leg stretch rather than down onto the mat. Now, this is where you can make your choice. If you don't want to be up, so you've got an isometric contraction through your upper abdominals, you can stay down. Okay? Up to you. So breathe in and in, out and out. In and in, out and out. 2 more. In and in, out and out. Okay, guys, bring that knee in. Now, take your head, neck and shoulders down to the mat, and then just walk side to side. And lovely balance. Then I'm going to place my hands just underneath the back of my thighs. I'm going to roll it up to seated. Roll it up to seated. I'm going to come into a half roll back position. Then I'm going to come into my half roll back and move to center. So teaching things. Okay, so I'll set you up. Now we're going to talk through my teaching. So my knees parallel to the ceiling. Now I want you to move your ankles and your knees closer together. So you go down into a C curve and then up to center. So every time you come up, I want you to think about bringing that spine up with you nice and long up to seated. So you're rolling over turning, and then you're sitting up tall. Yeah? So there's your proud position. 2 more. I'm going to come around, just face the camera. Okay. Now, I'm going to place my hands into a proud position. We come back, I'm in a half wall back position. Okay. Some of you may want to be up to the top. Some of you may want to be tilted slightly. The part that you're saying is the bit that you have complete control of. You need to lift the right leg and then the left. So lift on right and then lift on left. Now I want to work the sides of the waist, yeah? And these muscles here around our waist area. So to do so, we're going to feel a burn in a moment, in a couple of seconds, okay? So, I'm going to lift my right leg only, and I'm going to keep it there, okay? I'm going to bring my arms in slightly closer to my chest. I'm going to bring my elbow down towards the mat. Elbow to mat. Down to think about getting that right elbow down as low as you can to the mat. You're doing 6 each side. Take that down, up. So no rest. So 12 reps. 6, but 4 left. 6 and 6. You are halfway. Can you feel the burn in your tummies? Yes. Okay, take that foot down. Release. Woo, and lift up and lower. I want you now to come onto your other side. Yeah? So come onto your other side. Head onto bicep. Top leg extended. Flex the foot and lift and lower. So lift and lower. So active rest. Tummy muscles now. Yeah, the burn is just gradually going away. And now, rather than just sit and wait for that to go, we work a different muscle group. Okay, so active workout. We're keeping it flowing the whole 45 minutes. So it's not about spending hours on a workout. It's about using your time effectively and not sitting around and waiting for And the next exercise is keeping going and going and going. We need 2 more. We're going to brush the legs forward and back. So, flex the foot as I come in. We're going to bring it forward. Feeling my stretch, you can stretch the toe. Take it forward. Flex the foot. And bring it round. Point. And then you flex. Bring it round. Point. Flex. Point. 2 more. 1. Last one, and we're going to go into our side plank. Bring the leg on top, take the feet away from the floor, and then open the hands. Take the top arm away from you, or if you need to help stabilize, just place it in front. 4 more. So open plank, no rotation. Open. Close the leg down, close the feet down, and then roll over onto your back for our last exercise and stretch. Shoulders, head, neck, and shoulders down. Feet down onto the hands. Okay, neutral position. Into the pelvis forward. On my next rock, as I come into a anterior tilt, I'm going to lift it up into bridge. Into the bridge position, lower down, and then come up. Now as you come up to the top, there's your stretch, there's your squeeze. Squeezing in those gluteal muscles and lower. 2 more. 1. And last time. Down all the way, go to break my leg. Lengthen the right leg. Keep your hands not behind your knees, just go onto your front. And then put your head, neck, and shoulders back if you want to, or just sit down. Next class is Friday, and then next week we've got 2 Zooms. Yeah, you've got our Monday as usual, and we'll finish by candlelight on Wednesday the 23rd. So more chill, relaxation, individuals. So together. Close off, come over onto your side, roll over, and coming onto all 4s. Right. To finish, we're going into our cat to cow. And again, tuck it up, so tailbone under, spine flex. Okay. Into a neutral position, and then come back. Just come back towards those heels. Take the right arm and just drop it through and thread the needle. And then float away. Do that again. Coming down and under. Float away. Hand down, just do 2 on the other side. Just thread the needle. And then lift. Like a bird, floating through, and taking its wings and flying. Taking your hands down, tuck your toes under, and pop your hips up nice and high. Okay? I'm in my downward facing dog, yeah? 4 points down. You're going to come down into dolphin, onto my forearms. Breathe onto my forearms, and then I'm just going to lower down slightly, and then push up. And again, lower slightly, so transferring my weight over my shoulders, and then back to dog. From there, drop down onto the knees, walk up with one hand and the other, so you're back to all fours. Tap your toes underneath you, back to your downward facing dog. Walking your hands in towards your feet, and then rolling up to the top. And when you're up to the top, taking your shoulders back and down. Okay. Take your arms up into a front raise. Open out through the chest. And in, and hands back down to the thighs. And again, so open up. Open out through those chests. Take your right arm up. Go into a lateral flexion over to your left side. Through, and then the other side. One. Lift over to the right side in. Circle that right arm.